Turn on my seductional voice, man. You know.
This nigga right here. Oh, you get it already.
Hey, come on, let's get
5 seconds into
started,
the
baby. Come on.
podcast.
The dash busy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Booked for 3 years, now you can't even book me. Me and Lil Baby, this shit going crazy. Weezy produced it.
What to do, everybody? It's the Don't Overthink It podcast, episode 34 in the building. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Young and Head in the building, and
Patrick Haynes.
hey, man, he had to say that so slow and stuff. And we got a special guest in the building. We got Maria Torres, man, our number one fan, number one supporter, number one everything, man. She's been here since the third episode. She explained earlier in the pre-podcast or before the podcast started. So, yeah, Maria's been here for a while. We're on our 34th episode, so she's been here for 31 episodes. Am I correct? And did I do my math right?
Yes, you did your math right.
All right, for sure. Just had to make sure, man.
Nice.
What's going on with y'all today? What's up? What's up, Pat?
I'm doing pretty okay. I had a good day at work today. I'm lying. It was cool, but like I got there at 10:30. I was ready to go at 11. I wasn't fucking with it today at all, bruh. I don't know, man.
Wait, what happened at work today?
I just wasn't fuck with them niggas today, man. That was it. Like they was cool, nothing too bad happened, but yeah, bruh. Speaking of, they set me up though. They set me up because they have these mid-year reviews that they do. I ain't been there 6 months, but they were like, "Hey, fuck it, everybody else is doing one. Come on in real quick. Let me holler at you." Right? I'm like, "All right, bruh." It was like, "Hey, look, you're doing cool on the job, bro. But like, look, I know you're gonna be having shit to do." Right, but like, just act like you're doing something, right? It's exactly how everyone was talking to me. He was like, just act like you're doing something. Like, hey, look, if you don't got nothing to do, come in here and talk to me, boss man. You need something? You want some coffee? Like, come go ahead and back, talk to the kitchen and shit. Ask them if they need something. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. So I asked the general manager today. I'm like, hey, bro, you need anything to get done, bro? Don't ever ask nobody if they need you to do something, bro. They will put you up with some bullshit, bro. They gonna give you something that they don't feel like doing. I was counting tea packets for 2.5 hours, bro. I'm never asking nobody.
Tea packets.
They had me doing inventory in the front, bro. Like counting how much shit we had. I was up there doing tea packets and talking to customers for 2.5. Nah, bro. Nope. Fuck being a good team member. That shit is overrated. I'm not doing that no more. All right. But yeah. Other than that, how you guys doing?
What up, Maria? How you doing today?
My day was good. It was just at home cooking. And
what'd you cook?
So I made pork chops today. Yeah.
You made some pork chops?
Yeah.
Nice. Fried pork chops.
Hey, we're kind of hungry too. We didn't get any pork chops. No, I'm just playing. Pork chops, that's what's up. Is that all you did today? You made some pork chops?
I cleaned. That was it.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
Active activities.
Hey, I mean,
I support those activities, man. I support those a whole lot.
Hey, man. Yeah. Shoot, what I just hey, man. Got up this morning, man. Took me a little shower.
Nice.
Went to go get some more stuff. I had to get a fridge. What else? We didn't get a microwave. I got like a little small blender. Then I got a little flat little frying sheet. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna call it. So I can like cook food on and stuff like that for my room. Got a whole bunch of other stuff that I needed. Got to go back to the store in the morning. I went up to school, took it up to the school. Then we went to OKC. Went around OKC for a little bit. Nice. Went to go eat. We went to see the arena for a second. Took a few pictures. And then that was it. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like we did something else that I'm missing, but
missing something.
Yeah, that was just gist of the day. We did some more stuff for the school. Took some more stuff up there. Oh, I seen what like my dorm should look like. So we got quite a bit of stuff. So I can throw in there. You feel me? I'm gonna get some more tomorrow. But yeah, that was just my day. Had a pretty cool day. Now we on the podcast. Now it's time to get lit. You feel me?
Nice. Have you met your roommates yet?
I have
I
not met my
cannot wait till you meet
roommates
these
yet,
niggas right
man.
here.
I have not met my roommates. I feel like they're gonna be cool. You feel me? I don't think they're gonna be, nothing too crazy.
I'm hoping you got some characters in your roommates just for the
Hey,
content's sake.
Yeah, no
Hopefully
cap.
you're
Yeah,
okay.
no cap.
But
Because I will have to get them on here for sure.
yeah, 100%. We got a
Most
question off the rip. She already answered this, but you weren't here for that. If you were on the Patreon, no, I'm just playing. She actually is on the Patreon. So shout out to LaShawn Haynes, mama. Ask Maria what interests her most about the podcast. You can go ahead and answer that, Maria.
Well, hi. I was just bored and I just saw them post about it. So I was like, well, I might check it out. And I've been checking it out ever since, though.
Well, that's good. We were able to keep an audience. That's
Hey, nice, short and simple. Way to keep it short and simple, Maria.
Nice.
Maria, let's get into a little bit about you. Let's talk a little bit about you. What are hobbies that you enjoy doing? What are things that you do on your free time?
So on my free time, I'm usually with family.
Yeah.
I have a lot of siblings. I have a big family. And then, or if I'm not with family, I'm usually doing sports. So I do track for the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do dance on my free time.
Okay.
Dance for 2 years.
Are you a ballet dancer?
No, I'm not a ballet dancer.
What kind of dancer are you?
So I do dance for my church. So we do a whole bunch of others, like a whole bunch of stuff. So like hip hop, jazz, and yeah.
What's your favorite?
Recently it's been hip hop because I don't know, it's just the beats to it. So it's just, I don't know. Actually, this is like the first time actually me getting into hip hop. So I was like,
nice.
Try it out. So
dancing for the Lord. That's always good.
Yeah, that is good, man. Praise the Lord. So is your family really religious, big on faith?
Yeah, so I have 2 sets of families. I have a biological family and then I have an adopted family as well.
Okay.
So my adopted family we're all Christian. I've been born and raised in a Christian family. And
yes.
So we're not big on religion, but we're just like up there. We go to church every Sunday. I'm usually at church like 3 days a week.
That's pretty big on religion to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got somebody else, we know very personally who's at church almost every single day.
He's every day. It's a lifestyle for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lifestyle.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Me over here, I started sinning and didn't stop. I gotta talk to the Lord.
Hey man, I keep the Lord in my heart. I keep the Lord in prayer every single day, man. Every single day. Maria.
Yes.
What was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, that's a good question. So I'm very young, so I'm about to be 19 this year. So after that, I want to go to college. So I don't really know what I want to major in, to be honest.
That's fine.
Any colleges in mind?
So I know for sure I will be going to Delta for 2 years and then I'll transfer.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really know what I want to major in, so I'm just going there to see if like any major, like.
Yeah.
I like.
Okay.
Do you feel like school is important to you?
Not really. So like, I don't know. That's why I want to go to Modesto Junior College, or not Modesto Junior College, Delta first, because I don't know if college is for me. I struggle academically. So if I just don't want to go straight to a 4-year and like, what if a year into it, I'm like, this is not for me. So what's the point of me spending a whole bunch of money going to a college if I'm not ready for it? So
right.
To Delta first, and then if it is after my 2 years, and then I'll transfer to a 4-year.
Okay. So what are you interested in?
So I want to major. I'm thinking, I don't know. I want to major in like social work, because I've been in foster care my whole entire life. Okay. So I like give back to the girls or the young boys that are in my shoes right now. And I wouldn't give them the support system that I didn't have growing up until recently. So I want to give them the support system at the age that I was in.
Nah,
That
you
just
know
made
what?
this
You know
episode
what
a
Maria's
little bit
doing
more
right now?
interesting. Go
You know
ahead,
what
my
Maria's
bad,
doing right now. She is slowly but surely not restoring my faith in humanity, but she's building it back up. Because I'm gonna be real, bro. I started at a zero. I'm be real. Started at a zero, and yeah. You working through the negatives right now. I still don't believe in humans that much, but yeah, you showing me it's some bright stuff out there. So thank you for that. Shout out to Andres.
Oh yeah, what's up, Andres? What's going on?
Hello, sir.
You're the second person on the podcast that's talked about foster care being brought up through the system.
Yeah.
How was it like going through the system?
So, growing up in the system was very hard because I was only 5 years old coming into foster care. And it wasn't just me. I have other siblings as well that came with me at a young age. So it was hard because I didn't have a mom growing up. I never had a father in my life ever. So it was hard for me to get ripped from a place that I knew for my 5 years of life and coming into a stranger's home and just being here for so long. So it was hard for me to transition mentally and emotionally. And then also going back home multiple times and coming back so many times, I wasn't mentally prepared for it because I was so young. And it was very challenging for me. That's why I was so behind. I'm not really good with my school or anything because it was hard for me. 1 year I'll be at a foster home and then a few months later I'll go home and then not even a month later I'll come back. So it was mentally eating at me. Is this ever gonna be a placement that I'm gonna stay in? And I've always lived in a bag, a garbage bag before. Hard for me to transition and especially at a young age, you're 5 years old. You don't know what the heck is going on. You're barely learning your ABCs. So I would see my mom and then another lady, I'll see another lady that I live with. I'm like, where did my mom go? And I have younger siblings. So I was also raising my siblings at the same time at a very
damn.
I have 3 younger siblings under me.
Maria is going through a lot.
Yeah.
You seem pretty cool to me though.
That's what I'm saying. You
came out okay.
Seem pretty strong to me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Question. So are you right now stable at all with your home situation?
Yes. So in the home I'm living in, I've been living here for 7 years.
Okay, cool.
She also not adopted, but it's called guardianship. She has the legal rights over me and one of my younger sisters. We've been living. It just marked 7 years on the 29th.
So you're not in your biological home right now. You're still okay. How is that like? Not being able to be with your biological parents.
It's hard. Because I still see my biological family all the time. They're still in the picture and I still see them all the time. So it was hard for me because growing up, I didn't have that mom I can lean on. A mom and daughter is what you're supposed to have. And I didn't have that.
Most definitely.
So coming into this home that I'm currently in, I'm on the podcast.
Oh no! Do not disturb.
Just leave it at my door. Thank you.
Do not disturb the guest. Leave the packages at her door. All right, carry on. You got it.
I finally have a stable home. I finally have a roof over my head, food to eat, clothes to wear. But it was hard. It was very hard to transition. Like I said, it's still hard at times because when I see my family, it does get hard for me to walk away from them. Am I ever going to come back or when am I going to see them again? Because I don't know. So it's hard for me to see that light, for me to go there and then transition to come back here. But I think as I got older and as as I grew, I'm starting to realize like I will see them a lot because I'm older now. I still see them because some girls my age or even younger don't even see their biological family at all.
Yeah.
Right.
I have like in my mind that I'm gonna see them. They're still in the picture, so
That's good, Maria. We got some questions in the chat. We'll move up family for a little bit. We'll come back to it later. Sean Haynes asks, "What sports do you play?" As a young athlete on the podcast, what do you play?
So growing up, I did do softball, and my family's very athletic.
Nice.
I'm just, like everybody plays sports, and as the second oldest girl, my older sister never really did sports, so always went to me. So growing up, I did softball.
Nice.
I was doing bowling with my grandparents, and then I think my freshman year, it was my freshman year, I wanted to get into sports because that's what I love to do and love to be like on a team. So I did track, and I've been doing it for the past 3 years.
Zoom.
Here I can't do track this year, so it's sad.
Wait, we can't do track this year? How come?
So now that I'm graduating early, I'll be graduating in November. Won't allow me to be on the team because I'm officially not their student anymore.
Are you gonna do cross country?
I was always interested in cross country because I'm a distant runner. I do the 1600 and the 800. So I've been doing it since my freshman year, but I've always wanted to do cross country. But I'm like, I don't think I'm like ready for that. But
I feel like you are. I believe in you.
You can do it.
I feel like you got it.
The school said I can't do it because I'm gonna be on IS, so I can't do any sports.
You know what? We're not going to talk about this. I mean, we're not students there anymore, so.
Oh man, Mario, if you start this train, I will go. Give me an inch, Mario. I will take it a mile. I will take it a mile. I will slander this school. I will burn it to the ground right here. You know how I feel.
We just graduated. Let's leave it alone for a couple of years till they forget about us.
All right, bro. We'll leave it alone. Scratch that. Fuck these niggas, bro. I'm tripping. No, this. Yeah.
We'll leave it alone.
Rhea, I'm proud of you. You will go far in life. Your positive spirit, energy, and strength is evident. Speaking facts. I cannot wait for another Patreon podcast, by the way, bro. I'm gonna let loose on there. I'm censoring myself a lot. You guys don't even understand.
Once I get my dorm, bro, we can go crazy, bro.
Okay.
Anyways, Maria, so you say you want to go into social work, right?
Yes.
Do you want to start any businesses? Do you want to any other thing besides going to school for social work? Anything? You have any other interests?
Yes, I want to go into like the group homes, like group homes for young girls, young men, or even it doesn't matter because there's so many girls that don't have somebody to lean on, and they lean on other things. So it's just
makes sense.
And I have sisters too. I have 3 younger sisters and a younger brother. So I want to give them the support, other girls support that I give my sisters as well. So I think I want to do that. And I don't know. I think that I can see myself doing it is opening up my own foster care agency and being that other support system, but I don't really know.
That's good.
Question. So you would like having about like 12 kids run around that are not your biological kids? Not saying there's anything wrong with them being your biological kids, but just having all those kids run around, you got to take care of all of them. You would want that?
Okay, I grew up in a big family, so
right.
I want kids of my own.
Correct.
But not 12.
Got it. I mean, you say you want a foster care agency. Normally it comes with a lot of kids in the system.
It does come with a lot of kids, but I didn't give them.
You say that one more time?
I said I didn't give birth to them.
Well, no. I'm talking about you probably got like 2 on your own, 3 on your own, and then you got like another 8, 9, 10, 11 that you probably adopted.
Okay, so that's another question. Okay.
My wife is going to be working overtime. I'm just thinking about this.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I would give props to you now how many kids you're gonna want, but I don't know how your
Nah,
wife.
y'all keep sitting here doubting me, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't shoot blanks. All right, so y'all.
Wait, Maria, how many kids do you want?
Okay, I want 2 of my own.
2 of your own. Okay.
2 of my own, and then I want to adopt some as well.
So what is something?
So 2, I want a boy and a girl of my own, and then I
Right.
also adopt 4.
Okay. That's not that bad. That's pretty cool. And then that's what you want to do with the foster agency?
Yeah,
Okay, so you want to have it small.
yeah. I don't want to have it big and then get everything, but I want a decent amount.
Preferably girls or boys, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter to me because boys and girls need homes, so I want to be the home that they need. So it doesn't really matter.
Question: have you ever thought about doing small internships, like after high school, like let's say being like a junior counselor or a counselor at a school for like bigger schools that have foster students or students that are grew up in the system, stuff like that, students that need help, young boys, young girls? Have you ever thought about anything like that?
I never thought of it. You just gave me an idea.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you should get into, just after getting out of high school and helping them get through high school while going to that system, because that's something that, you previously had experience with.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're looking to be a support system for these people that really didn't have anything, because that can be dangerous for young people, especially young women, right? Where they're looking for something that they were missing in their families and they go search for it in outside sources. That is a situation where it is very, very easy to be taken advantage of. And I'm glad we got good people out here like you looking to get these people something to lean on, bruh. You see how life has balance, because you got niggas out here like me only care about themselves. I'm gonna be real. So yeah, I got faith the world will be just fine.
How did you stay strong throughout the process? Who helped you?
Okay, so that's a really good question because I get that a lot. So I relied on my siblings because that's all I had. I have some of my siblings on the podcast, and then I have some siblings that I live with right now.
Subscribe.
So
Shout out to y'all.
I relied on them because they're with my source of happiness through the hard time. I have a brother that came into the system with me as well. He's one of my older brothers. And I just always went to him when I needed the help. Hey, you're on the podcast. But I always went to him, and I still do. Like, even though I'm older and I started doing stuff on my own, I still go to him and I'm like, I don't know what the heck to do. And he always gives me the honest and raw opinion. And that's what I need. And I never had a father figure in my life, so I always went to him for a lot of things. And then my sister, too, is my younger sister. Yeah, she's younger than me, but me and her have been through it all together. Literally, me and her have been moved from home to home every day, almost all the time, ever since we've been moved. So I always relied on her, even though she's younger than me. We're always each other's yin and yang. That's what
how many years are you guys apart?
So me and my younger sister are, I think, 2 years.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. You guys are around the same age.
Yeah.
She still gets, has that same understanding. Not too far apart.
Very smart for her age, too. So a lot of people think she's the older one and then I'm the younger one. Or we're like around the same age, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it happens like that, especially, when she's hanging around you. So it allows her to see where you fall and allows her to see where she can, gain an advantage, because she sees what you go through. So it allows her to pick and choose which way she can go.
Yeah.
I use that because I come from experience with that. My older brother, my older sister are 4 and 5 years older than me.
Oh,
Same.
4 and 5.5 years older than me.
Yeah.
Definitely perks to being the youngest, bro. My sisters are 10 and 12 years older than I am, bro. There's definitely some perks.
Yeah, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
And then my little brother, he's 2 years younger than me, but my older brother is 8 years older than him. My sister's 6 years older than him, so he gets everything. And then he has another brother, so gets everything. All the free game, every single thing. You better succeed, player.
You look surprised when I said that. Did you not know that? Have I not mentioned that before?
Okay, I think you did, but I forgot. But I didn't know you were the only boy.
I am the only, realest nigga alive. I'm the only boy. I am the only boy. It's just me. I'm the firstborn son. Mm-hmm.
And the last.
And the last born son. Bro, I wanted a little brother bad. I ain't gonna lie. I still kind of asked my mom about it a little bit. She's done. She's out.
Did your parents do the 3 strikes you're out?
The 3 strikes are out? What is that? What the hell is that?
Okay, so my grandparents only had 3 kids. My aunt, my mom, and then my uncle. So when they had my aunt, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again." 4 years later, they had my mom. They're like, well, my grandpa was like, "I want to have another one, and I want it to have a boy." Then my grandma was like, "No, if this is not a boy, I'm done. 3 strikes, we're out." So he ended up getting the boy, and they're like, "Yeah, we're done." So that's why did they do the 3 strikes you're out too?
I can only. I ain't pulling no 3 strikes you out shit. No,
I mean,
we are shooting till I say stop.
I'll be honest and say, Pat, he's going to be getting thrown batting practice. You feel me?
Yeah.
About 20, 25 pitches, hit all of them out the park.
Mm-hmm. If you are done, that's the reason we got a roster. What'd you say?
I can see you driving a bus.
Driving a bus? I just might have to. All right.
Speaking of that, Maria, do you believe in polygamous relationships or monogamous relationships?
That's a lot.
I only believe in one husband.
So monogamous.
Yes.
So polygamous. That could go either way. That could go either way. One husband? That's the same thing.
Just one.
Just one. Just me and my husband.
Uno.
It's uno.
Uno persona.
I wish I knew how to say one in another language so you can get in your head, but one.
Yeah. Persona, right? Is that person in Spanish, correct?
Person. That is definitely person. It's definitely person.
I forgot how to say husband in Spanish.
Not novio. It's
it may be novio. Wait.
It is.
Wait, what is it?
Novio is boyfriend.
Wait.
It's not husband.
I don't know.
I speak better Spanish than you.
Still uno. Still uno.
You don't speak Spanish? What is it? It's is it hombre? Damn,
you know what? While we have some smartphones, let's go ahead and look this up right now. You feel me?
And I'm gonna read some of these chats. All right.
All good.
Check in with the agency you were in. They can help you with resources and maybe an internship. I have a friend that works for San Joaquin County. I can reach out to her for resources and any mentors.
It says marido. Hold on.
Go ahead. Come on, Siri.
Marido.
Yeah.
M-A-R-I-D-O.
No. Yeah, this is right. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Angela. Marido. It's esposo. This means spouse. And esposa means wife.
Yeah. I did see that. I just looked it up. On here.
You can tell that we passed Spanish.
Hey, Google Translate. Hey, I did pass Spanish. Hey, go ask me more. I passed Spanish like these.
I didn't. Wait, what'd you say, Maria?
I said I passed Spanish.
Nice. There you go. Esposo was husband and hombre is man. There you go. And hombre is man. Shout out to Angela.
Wait. How did you get your credits up so you can graduate early?
Good question.
What were you doing over the years of high school to get these? How many classes were you taking? What did your first 3 years look like so you can just graduate in November?
So I took civics like everybody else, but this summer I took 2 classes during the summer, so I dropped out of 1 because 2 was too much, so I dropped out of 1, and I just stayed with that 1, and I just finished it, and then when I go back to school next week, I will only need 5 classes to graduate. So,
wow, I mean, like me, because I only took 3 classes last year. And I was chilling, but I needed government and I needed econ, so that was a 2-semester class. You took what?
I was gonna take American government and econ over the summer, but American government and econ over the summer is hard. Like you only
seriously?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Ramos, that was Slizzy Slight.
That shit was a breeze, man.
Yeah, Mr. Ramos is the guy to go to for all history classes.
Mm-hmm.
He's American government, right?
Yes, he teaches all history class in Excel.
So I'm
Yeah.
like,
You know what I noticed in high school, man, is you always got a spectrum of like, especially if you got multiple teachers, you got, no matter what the subject is, right? You got one teacher that take their job way too fucking seriously. Okay. The class is super, it's not super difficult, but the workload is a lot for no reason. And then you got one that's in the middle always, right? Can have a lot. Sometimes they can have a little. And then you got one that damn near don't care about their job no more. And you be in there watching movies and shit. And it's like that for every subject, bro, no matter what it is.
that is true.
Mm-hmm. I got lucky. I had 3 of those my senior year. I had 3 of the ones that really don't care no more. And hey, I'm gonna be real. I think like 2 of those teachers don't work there no more. So I'm accurate in what I'm saying right now. Yeah.
What was your experiences going to Venture? How did you feel? Were you able to make friends quickly? How long did you go to Venture? Maria?
It's gonna be my 4th year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I went in my freshman year, so I chose Venture because I wanted a fresh start. So my eighth
Where were you at before?
I was at Marshall, and then everybody was going to Edison, and I did not want to go to Edison. That was a big no for me. So I
Yeah.
was looking around the schools around my area, and then Venture caught my eye because there's so many like areas you can go in, like Excel, sports, foundations, dance, and all of that. So I was like, well, I went. I was gonna try it. I was only gonna go for my freshman year, and if it wasn't for me, I was gonna transfer it back to Edison, my home school.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I loved Venture, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna stay. And then when I came to Venture, my sisters also came with after I did.
Well, I'm glad
Well,
somebody
you have
loves
sisters
Venture.
that went there?
Yeah,
Oh wow. I didn't we didn't know that.
they're
Yeah.
going into their junior year.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We didn't know that. We didn't need to yeah. We're kind of old
I'm
now.
gonna be real, bro. I really didn't even. I only went to school for like 2 years, bro.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Everybody did. I don't know. I think y'all got more days than me. I was missing school before COVID. Mari can attest to this. I
Yeah.
really wasn't there too much.
No. He wasn't coming. I forgot why you weren't coming those first
I didn't
2
want
weeks.
to.
The last 2 weeks or 2 weeks of school.
I didn't want to. I went home. You remember that? It was
Yes.
bro, I remember this vividly, man. I showed up. Like Kellen picked me up. We went to school. I was in math, bruh, doing the math shit. Numbers over here, calculator over there. I'm looking around. I'm really not fucking with this today. Said, hey, can I go to the bathroom real quick? I took my backpack with me. Never came back. Never came back. To this day, she ain't seen me since then.
Pat dipped.
I never came back. He texted me. He said, bro, where you at? I said, I'm at the house. Never came back to school. I didn't know it was going to be a damn pandemic after that. But yeah, I was at the house.
Hey, they was trying to scare everybody with that pandemic stuff. They was like, it's going to get you. It's going to get you. I was like, bro, like, what is, speaking about the pandemic, how did the pandemic affect you, Maria?
It was
Turn
hard
into a
because
pandemic. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it was hard for me because I was only in my sophomore year, and Sharon's like, "Oh, it's spring break! Yay, spring break!" And I never go back to school. So it was very hard for me because, if you know me, I'm very hands-on with things. I do not like to learn from a book. I do not like to learn from a computer. And it was hard for me because I like to ask questions and actually do the work. Yes, I did the homework. I do homework. And I would like to ask the questions and actually understand. So it was hard for me. And I'm very social. I'm a very social person. I talk to a lot of people. And it was hard for me because I didn't talk to nobody. All I saw was the 4 walls that I see right now.
What about, your friends' phone numbers and stuff like that? Instagram, Snapchat?
That's not the same. Like,
I mean, you weren't allowed to go out and like hang out with your close friends and stuff like that.
because my mom that I live with right now is very high risk of this COVID. So
Okay.
when it first hit, I was at home, literally at home. If I went out, we would hand sanitize ourselves outside and then come inside and then automatically change. And I didn't really see my other side of the family for a really long time.
hmm
So it was very hard and all. We did it like over FaceTime. We did Easter over FaceTime. My sister's birthday
Damn.
time. So it was hard. It was just like
Get birth over FaceTime?
birth.
Birthday.
Oh, I thought you said birth. It kind of cut out. I thought you said gave birth. I was gonna say, whoa, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
birthday. Yeah, that's
Birthday,
nasty.
okay. Well, happy belated birthday to your sis or early.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Whatever.
You ever seen a birth before?
Yeah, I mean, oh
One of the
no,
most
actually, I
disgusting shit of all
didn't get to
time, bro.
actually see it,
So
but I
nasty.
was there.
Wait,
so nasty.
You see someone give birth.
Yeah, you can like watch videos of it like on the internet and stuff. That shit is disgusting.
Hey, you really type that in your search bar?
Yes, it takes you to different places sometimes.
Wow. He typed that in his search bar. Him in the
Yeah,
search
it's
bar
so
getting a little
nasty.
frisky on one,
It's not
Thursday afternoon, and then that happened.
You know what's wild though, bruh? Like human babies are so trash. Like when you look at like other animals, bruh. Like I'm gonna explain this, right? When we look at like dolphins and shit like that, when they give birth, they come out swimming and shit. They can move around. They can communicate and stuff. Human babies come out useless. They can't even see. How we are the best species, I don't know. The other animals,
because evolution, bro.
Evolution.
Evolution over time and how we are built to survive, and just the animal kingdom and with nature and all that good stuff.
Like in a weird way, bruh, I don't care if Peter comes for me. Like I don't really be feeling bad about the commercials and stuff on TV. Like, oh, save the animals. Like, I don't care. Because to me, right, if you lock me in a room with a lion, ooh, I'm gonna be real. He could kill me. Okay. So when I look at that, I'm like, how the fuck do we beat you? How? Y'all should be running this.
The crazy thing, but you gotta think about it, there's a lot of us.
And less
it was a lot of them, but
yeah, it was. But once we developed, because I don't know the how lions and other animals populate. I don't know their litter size. I don't know none of that. But I'm not gonna even continue that because I don't even know where I was gonna go. I was probably gonna finish off somewhere else. I don't know what the point I was gonna make.
We got a question we can save you right here. How did the pandemic affect Patrick and Amari? Amari, you go ahead and go first, man.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. God
yes,
damn.
All right, I'm going first.
All right. I turned the pandemic into a bandemic. I already said that. I'll be real. I'll take it seriously. I got you, Candace. The pandemic definitely developed me a lot as a person. I needed that. I did not know it. I'm gonna be real. Maria was talking about the four walls and how it can drive you crazy sometimes. It has the opposite effect for me. I needed that shit. I didn't realize it though. I was in there reading and working out every day. Jalen told me that he said, "Damn, bro, you're in jail." It didn't hit. It didn't hit until I thought about what I was doing every day, and I was like, "Damn, I'm living like an inmate." A little bit of prison ain't too bad for you, bro. Aside from all the violence and stuff, yeah, prison might be not
if you
too
were by
bad.
yourself, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing. You might actually be able to become a better person when you sit there and able to self-reflect on yourself.
I wasn't alone, right? Because you'll go crazy. Like solitary confinement is a punishment for a reason. Like I wasn't alone. Family was still around, but for the most part, wasn't talking to nobody too much. I was just doing me, going through the rabbit hole that is my soul, right? And yeah, man, I'm glad that happened. Best thing ever. Best thing that ever happened to me. COVID changed my life for the better.
So
what'd you say?
Build your mental health, or did it also tear your mental health?
COVID built my mental health to an indestructible level. You can't break me.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me go ahead and talk about me.
What'd you say?
So I said, if you guys would fight right now, who would win?
If we fought right now, I don't want to fight this nigga. I do not want. That's Amari's nigga. I don't want to fight. Black Air Forces.
He says he would win. I says I would win. Confidence on each side, man.
Yeah, man. Me and Amari would never fight.
Very respectful. I don't have to. I mean, people I call my brothers and stuff like that. I don't have. I couldn't get to the point where I have to fight you, man. We might play around. I mean, especially seriously. Seriously, I feel like that's a different
Fuck
level.
just said, hey, me and Mario wouldn't fight, bro. But I'm gonna be real. I know how hard this nigga can hit. When we get in a fight, he is on my team. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, both of us. I don't know, bro. Yeah,
I mean, if we were fighting on the same side, if we were fighting on the same side, it would be bad for whoever's on the other side.
yeah.
I'd feel bad. Anyways, let's talk about me. On the pandemic, how it was for me. The pandemic. I took advantage of that first day. First day of the pandemic. I ain't gonna count you. First day, I think I got me some. No, I went to my dad's house actually. So I came to my dad's house that weekend, bro. I got straight to it. I was working out 3 times a day, doing my homework, doing the meal prepping, all that stuff, playing the game a little bit here and there. But like I was really just pushing my body to another limit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like in July, wait, no, not July. Yes, July. July of the pandemic, I was locked and loaded, ready to explode it. You feel me?
Hey,
I was
yo. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep
I
going.
was just trying to ride. But during the pandemic, I was trying to take my body to another level. I did, but then I ended up falling off because of other things. When it came to my mental health, I do have anxiety of my own. So
You don't have anxiety, Amari.
It was my anxiety was there, and
It isn't
then
real.
as well as I start thinking a different way when it came to my life. I felt like I was already out of high school, so I was already thinking past high school and past college because that's how my mindset is right now. But I have to slow it down. I have to think of one step at a time. So really, the pandemic helped me figure out what I'm going to do after high school on a different level. Because a lot of people get to graduation and they're like, "What am I going to do?" You feel me? So it allowed me to think about where do I want my life to go, what things are important to me, and what things are not important to me, and yeah, basically.
Nice, man. I was gonna ask a question. I got thrown off. I
What
don't
up?
know. Mine just went a couple different ways. What was I gonna ask you? It'll come back. It'll come back.
I feel like the 4 walls, was very good, and for people with anxiety and probably depression, it probably was a good and bad thing because it allows you to deal with it. You feel me?
Yeah. That's
All right, here we go. All right, I remember what I was gonna say. All right, and this is gonna sum it all up. Right, anxiety and depression are not real. Okay, and I'm gonna sum this up right now. All right, this is what I mean.
Okay.
So the way people talk about it, right? They talk about these illnesses, or not. I shouldn't even call them illnesses, right? They talk about these things like it can come down from the sky and it's something that you can catch. That shit isn't real. All right. What is real is, okay, maybe you feel depressed, maybe you get a little nervous. There's feelings that you have about your life, right? And what this is, it's your body telling you shit is fucked up. We got to make some changes. That's real. That's perfectly normal. When people say, "Oh, I can't do anything because I'm depressed," or "Damn, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, and I'm depressed," it's like, bro, no. Like that shit isn't that's not real. Say no.
That never happens to me.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, and I know it's not. You know why? Because you're a G. But trust me, it's dudes out here like just talking about some. Oh man, I can't get in shape and I can't make more money because I'm depressed. No. You're depressed because you're fat and you're not making money.
Nah,
right?
I've never used that as an excuse. I feel like when you have anxiety and depression, the thing that should get your mind off of that
they feel
are the things to get your mind off of that are those things that should make you successful or make you take your life to a different level. Working out, getting a job, trying to make some money. You feel me? Those are the things that really get your mind off of it and really get you thinking forward and seeing what life has to offer.
Exactly. You got it figured out. And trust me when I believe it. Like, believe me when I say there are guys out there that think like that.
I feel like
you start going on that downward spiral. No, I don't agree with it. When people and then another thing too, it's like people are so quick to be like, yes, it is real. right? It's like, bruh, why would you? So to me, it's like if these things are so bad, why would you defend something that is bad for you? That makes no sense, right? If it's so bad, why? What's wrong with just rejecting it, right? I'm a pretty happy nigga. If you look at me, why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to think like me? See, like this guy. This guy's always in a good mood. I want to think more like him. People don't work like that though. Nah, I want to defend depression. This guy's crazy. Depression's real.
I would say personally for me, I would say anxiety for me. I don't have depression. I would say I just get quick instances of anxiety, and anxiety for me, it's not a very constant thing. It's something that happens probably today, and it probably won't happen until probably a few weeks later, or a few days later, or the next day, or a few months, or a few years later.
Perfectly
It's not
reasonable.
anything that's like just so constant. Maybe when I was younger, yes, probably, but now as I get older and understand life more, no. But I feel like anxiety comes from me personally. It comes when I'm at an ideal state in my mind. When I'm idle, because idle mind is the worst mind state to
Ooh,
be in.
you will
So
die.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I have an idle mind, that's when my anxiety kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Is bipolarism real? I don't know enough about this to speak on it.
Yeah, I don't either. Where you have any
I don't really know anything about that either. So
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure, Candace. I
I don't
don't
know. I
know.
feel like it could be just people with mixed emotions and mixed feelings, and
That's
they
true.
don't know how to express it.
I feel like bipolar and
Oh,
depression are like the same thing. Personally, I don't really know like what's the difference between them both. But like you
Yeah.
see the emotions that they have, like they can switch the emotions. Like one time I'll be so happy, and then 2 seconds later I'm like I don't want to be around people. But
yeah.
which do they have in their mind? Like, oh, I can be sad right now or for the rest of this week, and then be happy next week. Or it's just like a mask that they put on or something. I don't really know.
Okay.
I got a very
That's interesting.
spicy question to
Hold
ask.
on. I do want to add before you ask it. Hold it. I do want to answer this. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is very real, right? And the reason I know this, bro, I have a regular customer that comes in that is a schizophrenic man. He's Russian, I believe. Bro, schizophrenia is wild, right? Because you know what's crazy about it? Like he's not crazy, right? He's not like a crazy. If you see him on the street, he's like a regular. When you talk to him, he's like a regular dude, right? But occasionally, when he's by himself, not even occasionally, he'll talk to people that aren't there. Like he'll have like full active. He'll get into arguments and shit. He'll start getting sad. He'll be screaming. He'll be whispering. He'll be like moving shit to talk to people that are not there. But he's not a crazy dude. He's there. Like
Hey,
you can
you
have a
know what's so
conversation with
crazy to
him.
me?
It's
Um,
wild.
I've read this article, and it said that why do we consider schizophrenic people crazy, right?
They're not.
When you think about it, they're talking to themselves, and how was talking to yourself bad or weird or disturbing when you're comfortable with yourself? You feel me?
He's not talking to himself though. Like they don't be talking to
I mean,
he talking to somebody.
he is because he's
I
not
just can't
talking
see
to
him.
anybody, so he has to be talking to himself. He's talking to the voice in his mind.
I don't know what did she say? What did you say?
He has to be talking to himself if he's having a full-on argument with a random with
I don't
somebody
know who we talk. Yeah,
that
they be
we
getting into it too.
yeah. So I think I don't.
It's very weird. I need to do some more not information, more research on that topic. But that's something that could be talked about. I feel like that is something that's very interesting that I do want to talk about. Because it's like a lot of people consider that like very like weird. But that's when my ice was on here, when you think you're right and the world thinks you're wrong, who's right or wrong. And it's
I'm right.
it's very Maria, since you're on here, what do you think? If you think you're right and the world thinks you're wrong, who's right and who's wrong?
Me, because that's my decision. I don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I don't know.
Turn me up, Maria.
I'm gonna
Turn
cut
me up.
I don't give a fuck about what somebody else says.
Drop the
Uh.
F-word. Drop it.
My choice. So if I'm gonna open up a business and Amari's like, oh, you're not gonna succeed, I don't give a fuck.
Boom.
Opinion.
What?
Why you have to say me though? You could have said Bob. You feel me?
Just like, I know you're gonna support my business if I support I open a business. But
Yeah.
it's
Handle the business.
what the world thinks is not what I think or what somebody else should think. Why are you gonna let their opinion affect you? You're the one that
Right.
thought of the idea. Keep going with the idea. There's gonna be people stabbing in the back like, oh, her business is not gonna succeed. It's gonna close down in a day. But why? Yes, maybe even family will be like that too. But why are you gonna rely on their opinion when you have your own?
Nice.
I think if when it comes to that, I'm right, they're wrong because they don't know how the effort I'm gonna put into the business or whatever the thing that I have. So I don't really care anybody's other opinion or whatever they say because it's me. I'm
Hey.
doing it myself. If you don't
Well-
want to support me, you don't got to.
Hey, way to keep it a band in here,
There you
Maria. We
go.
appreciate that. So
Yeah.
you got something to say to that?
Go ahead, give me your spot. I see some stuff in here. I don't want to. I want him to get to his question, but at the same time, I want to fight the chat.
Wait. What are you fighting? How?
No
Wait.
one is defending it. It's real. It's mind and mental stresses that affect the neurons in the brain. All right. All right. Look,
It's a chemical imbalance in the brain.
I
You feel me?
understand that, but
The
bruh,
chromosomes, they don't have enough. You feel me? They're missing some.
Yeah, because everyone's brain's different.
say no to all that shit, bruh. Say no. I think we're all pretty similar.
How
What do you say?
How are we gonna tell it no if it's in our brain already?
You gotta have ultimate control. You know what? I'm gonna go. This is another rant for another day. Well, y'all gonna make me mad, and I'm gonna go on a rant that's gonna go viral. I can see it coming. All right, I'm gonna start tripping because this is ridiculous. Mental health conditions are caused by many things. Could be hereditary. Could be caused by different chemical imbalances in the brain. Mental stresses can possibly cause mental health concerns. You guys are missing the damn point. All right. What I'm saying is you got complete control over your thoughts. You got complete control over your life, damn it. All right. So if bad shit is coming in, you can reject it. All right. Quit accepting badness. Quit accepting negativity. You understand? Things that can hurt you, don't let that shit in there. Right? You get conditioned into it every single day, right? It's become damn near romanticized to be mediocre, to be sad and upset. It's like, oh, I'm depressed. I don't want to be alive. Who's with me? You're not alone in the fight. Fuck that shit. All right. If you're upset, let's figure out why you're upset and fix it. You get what I'm saying with it?
Okay.
I'm not sitting here trying to say schizophrenia and shit isn't real. You're missing the entire point. What I'm telling you to do is take some damn ownership and fix some shit. You gotta get what I'm saying?
Pat, we're gonna start the movement today.
We're gonna start
Fix
the
it
movement
right
today.
now.
Say no. Damn it. Say no.
Hey man. For the people who are able to fix it, because there are some people who can't, because their mental is just not up to the capacity to do so. But the people who can, you are being held accountable from this day on forward, says Mr. Patrick Haynes. You feel me?
The podcast still.
Yeah, we going. We gonna have it in here for a minute. But anyways, Maria, let me ask you this little little Mexican spicy little question. You feel me? Question: do you feel, or I don't know how you feel about this? I'm not sure, what you know too much about this, but do you feel that women have an equal opportunity in the workforce?
Okay. Answer the question. Go ahead.
And answer it truthfully and honestly. Same thing.
No.
And why?
Because I don't know. For me, I've never been in the workforce, so I don't really know. But my mom, my sister-in-law and stuff have that too. Was in the workforce, and I seen it. Women get treated like crap.
Okay.
People think, oh, a girl can't do that. She's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's not strong enough, or she's not going to be able to do it because it's too heavy, or it's too hard for her, or she's going to get her hands dirty or something like that. So it's just people doubt us. And personally, people like to doubt a lot of women on things, and personally I think women are very strong. Women and men are very, very, very strong equally. Yes, men can lift up heavy things and stuff like that, and women can't. But it's still the same. We both put the same effort into it. And we both are trying to get what we want, the money. So it's
Right.
I think I don't know why people like to judge the woman like, oh, they can't do that. Why are you gonna have a woman do it? She's a woman.
Mhm.
It's just okay, what if that man can't do it either? It's the same thing. If someone can't do it, they can't do it. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. That's what
Okay. Valid point. Next question. Do
Yeah,
you
I
feel
got 'em.
that men and women are different?
no.
How far back are we, Red? Why are they still talking about my rant?
And why?
Keep going though.
You can let's go off of how we are built. Let's go by how we think, everything.
Because men are strong, they have the muscle, they have the muscle and everything, so it's just and the mindset. Sometimes some men and some women are different, have different mindsets. And in a job or anything, people always go to the man because they can think like that. Or they don't go to the women because they can't pick it up. For an example, if I pick up a box of Bucks, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I got it." I'm like, "I can get it. I can pick it up." They're like,
What if they're being a gentleman at that point?
okay, if they're being a gentleman, I'll allow them. But it's just for an example, if it's another female. Okay, what if my manager is a woman and she a box of books that's right there that needs to get moved from the office to the library? I'm like, oh, I can pick it up. I can take it to the library. She's like, no, we're going to get the security.
Red pill.
So I don't understand. I don't get it why, like, I don't think women and men are, like, should be judged off of that. Yeah, men are kind of smarter than women, but we can still do the same thing. So that's what my opinion.
All right, here's what I got you. All right, not to cut you off, right? I'm going to try hard to give the most maturely constructed answer that I can here, right? Because it's 10 different ways this can go, and 5 of them are fucking bad. All right, so let me go ahead and give you guys a professional answer to this, right? Are men and women the same? No. Okay, we all know that. All right. Or do women have it hard? Do women have it harder than men do?
In some cases, I would agree.
It depends on what it is, but for the most part, no.
They do reap the benefits in some things, and some things they don't. But I would say in small cases, maybe.
For the most part, bro, I disagree. For the most part, yes. Okay. Being a woman is easier than being a man is, right? Like, and the risk. I'm just gonna
in today's age, yes, it is for sure.
Like it might have always been like that. Maybe like the way I think about it, right, is because like you got to think, bro. Like the life of an average man is a pretty depressing existence, right? Unless you were like a how can I put this, bro? Like a top tier. Okay, let me frame it like this, right? If you look at like what an average dude is, right? Like, bro, he's probably single. He's probably not very wealthy. He's probably young, or maybe they got like children, a little overweight, got families and shit, bills, responsibilities to take care of. Not really celebrated as like heroes. They do hard shit. Being a man is a pretty fucking depressing existence, right? For the most part, for most of them. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and what I'm not doing at all is giving guys like a cushion for
or
being
like a pass or nothing like that.
A pass for being incapable. It's like,
right, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You were born into it. You gotta fucking rise up or you die. Straight up. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. You this is what life is about. All right. You either win or you lose, right? But that's the reality of it. Women do their thing, right? I'm not gonna speak on the experiences of being a woman, not a woman, right? But we all know it isn't quite like that, right?
Yeah.
It ain't easy, men or women. I'm not saying that, Slim. I'm not saying that, bruh. But what I am saying, it's like you got to look at it from a life perspective, right? Just a little close to home, right? Sometimes you got people in your family. I'm gonna say too many names, but hey, you got people in your family. They might be falling on hard times, right? Right? It get hard to pay them bills, bruh. Right? And then people need help. Sometimes a little. Sometimes they need help a lot, right? I'll bring it up to my mom. It's like, hey, if so and so was a dude, I don't know if y'all be so nice. I'm gonna be real, and I know y'all know what I'm saying, right? You know what I mean? It's just like that. Like if like a girl struggling to go through life is completely different than a man struggling through life, right?
Yeah,
Girls, your instant. What were you gonna say?
No, I said most definitely because I know for me, like if I wasn't able to get into my dorm and stuff out here, you feel me? My parents wouldn't leave me here if I was a girl. They'd for surely stay down here.
You're by yourself right now?
Nah, not right now, but tomorrow my dad will.
Yeah, see, right? That's how it is, man. Like when you see a woman struggling doing something, everyone's natural instinct, or at least my natural instinct, is to help her out. I see a man struggling, right? You better get it together, bro. Like,
yeah, you better get it out the mud, man.
you know what I mean? I see a homeless man, I'll walk past his ass 100 times. I see a homeless woman, I'll stop and give her money, right? It's just how it is, right? You got to earn your place. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's how society portrays it, though.
Yeah. Like let's say it was a point in time women had it rough. I'll give it to them. They really didn't have too much control over their lives, and the men that led them were incapable. I'll give it that. We got to a point now, per the Bible, men provide and protect, and the woman is the helpmate. Yeah. Damn Skippy. Thank you, sir. Right? We got right. But that's how it per the Bible, men provide and protect, woman is the helpmate. Sure, right? What else was I gonna say, man? You guys got me going all over the place, man. Oh, and then in terms of like the strength and weaknesses of the sexes, 100%. The genders are better at certain things, bruh. I'm gonna ask you guys a question right now. You guys have children. Would you let your child go to a daycare where all the staff are men?
If my child is a girl, no.
What if he was a boy? A small child, like a baby, newborn.
What, a newborn? No.
No, right?
No.
What about you, Mari? Letting your child go to a daycare where it's all men.
My child ain't going to no daycare.
All right, well there we go. Right. We subconsciously understand that the sexes have strengths and weaknesses. None are better than the other. We're simply better together than we are. Like everybody said no to that shit. Why? Because we all understand subconsciously that niggas are not good with kids. All right, we can all agree. All right.
Hey, like Kevin Hart said, he just listen for stuff.
You just listen for stuff.
Hey,
terrible, right?
I know you're not in that toilet.
Exactly, right?
Get out that toilet.
Of course, what I'm saying is, I'm not about to sit here and be like, "Oh, men are superior this and women's." I get called a chauvinist a lot. That's not true. What I am is I'm real about it. All right, it's definitely strength and weaknesses to it. I'm not about to sit here and say one is better than the other, but they're both needed. I definitely believe that we are better together than we are apart. All right, I don't like this whole. I don't understand why we're fighting each other when we need to be working together to build some shit. You know what I mean? The family unit is the foundational unit of a civilization. If you got a weak family unit, you got a weak society, weak country, right? And that's where we're at with it, man. Women are better at certain things. Men are better at certain things. Together, we're fucking unstoppable. Look at life.
But when you think about it, some of them don't want to play their roles. If you want to really, let's get into it, man. Let's get it. Okay, what is a man's role?
To
protect and provide.
And what is a woman's role?
To support. Keep the shit running in the background.
Okay, but then a man over the years, it's never changed. It stayed the same. Men never tried to change it at all. Never tried to do nothing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to women, you see a lot more women trying to do that. So relatively, the roles are changing a little bit, and that's the feminist movement and all that stuff. I don't want to get too much into that.
But imagine, just think of it like, or what if the woman's playing the man and the woman, the household?
It's bad. I'm telling you that it's all bad, right? You gotta just play the role. You don't want to be out here doing too much, especially when and then you also have a. You can flip it on the flip side, right? A father playing the father and the mother, right? I would much rather just have a child come from a home where you got both presences around. You need both. It's important.
Yeah, you really do. It allows a child to be a lot more successful.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to a mother playing both of the roles, it's typically a lot harder on them. Very, very, very hard. Especially when it comes to providing, protecting, and then then they have the nurture side as well. Then when it comes to discipline, the discipline's a lot different, especially when you're raising a young man.
That is true.
When you're raising a young man and that father figure is not in the picture, they typically come out a lot different.
Right. And like I was saying too, it's like I don't even like the what if statements. Like what if like when mothers do both, right? It's like fuck that. Like why are we competing with I don't like why the fuck are we competing with each other when we need to be working together, right?
We're competing with nature.
This generation is built off single mother stuff. So how do we break the cycle? You're right.
I mean, I don't want to point the finger, but we got to start thinking about. I mean, everybody's the problem, but why? Who's the main problem when it comes to the dating market?
So how many?
Because who approaches and who rejects?
That was raised from a single mother. A lot. Honestly, Brett, and I'm gonna like to answer both questions at the same time, like what you just said and what plus Junie is saying in the chat, man. It starts with us. Honestly, it starts with the men, bruh. For real. We got responsibilities, bruh. You know what I mean? You gotta you come in, you either going win or you going fucking
I know quite a few plus Junie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot too, man.
With just a mom. Both sides of the family, like my biological mom was just her and all her kids, and then plus my foster mom raised 3 boys of her own. Like the father was still in the picture, but she was raising them, providing for them.
I know both. I know both sides very personally.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you see one right there actually, and he's on the other side, the good side. I know others on the other side who personally aren't doing really too well. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Really good if I do say so myself, right? But you got to think, right? Even these are a good example, right? It wasn't like he went through his life without masculine role models. He had them play basketball for a long time, right? It's just naturally gonna happen, right? It's important, 100%, man. What the hell was I gonna say? Damn it, my mind is moving too fast, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this out there. What we were saying, it is not bad for single mother to raise both. That's not what we're saying at all. We're not saying that they're gonna come out, in the streets or anything like that. But we are saying that it is a possibility. That's what we are saying. We're not saying that it shouldn't happen, but we're trying to break this. We want to talk about breaking the cycle so that it doesn't happen that much anymore, because we're better together and not apart.
100%, right? And to piggyback off what you were saying, I'm gonna read these, but from someone
and this didn't happen intentionally. If you want to talk about that,
yeah, you definitely need a masculine role model. It doesn't happen intentionally, man. Like to add on to it, bro. Like I do want to answer Junie's question, like how do we fix it, right? Because I'm not into just talking about it and then not giving a solution. It starts with us, bro. Like it
starts with the man and starts with everybody.
Hey, somebody got to lead the pack.
It starts with it starts with man, of course, doing their job, protecting, providing, all that stuff like that, right? Being the leader, when it comes to being the leader, not being the controller, but being the one taking the lead,
Ooh, let's go. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Ooh, I got a Twitter thread idea. How do
we be?
Pop the question. I can't see the question.
Oh,
wait.
But how do we?
young men deal with to learn to become man? And
I'm gonna answer it. I got the answer to this right now, actually. Right. So we're big on mentors. The Don't Overthink podcast, right?
Yes.
This is where you think this knowledge
we
come
don't
from.
we don't have all the answers. Trust me, we're still
But
learning.
But I know niggas that do, right? And so I come here and talk to you guys, right? So that's a good question. How do we young men deal with how to learn to become a man, right? And so to answer this question, right, first we have to understand what a man actually is. What is the foundational aspects of being a man? Number one, first and foremost, the basic instincts of a man is to protect and to provide. First and foremost for himself, and then for his family, right? A man that cannot protect himself is going to die in the wild. And a man that cannot provide for himself is going to die in the wild. And he damn sure, if he can't provide for himself, damn sure can provide for a family, right? So first and foremost, and you just go ahead and put that in a modern society. Can he protect himself? Is he in decent shape? Can he provide for himself? What kind of resources does he have, right?
Yeah.
Boom, right? And then we also have to understand that being a good man and being good at being a man, right? Those are two different things, okay? Being a good man is just morals, being a decent person, right? I know plenty of good men. Now, on the flip side, men who are good at being men, not too many, right? So, how do you get good at being a man, right? And this is gonna be what my Twitter thread is about tomorrow. Learn this from Jack Donovan, cool guy. You guys can look him up, right? He has a book called The Way of Men, right? And it tells you there's 4 things you need, right? You need strength, you need courage, you need mastery, you need honor, right? And I'm gonna get into what those actually mean on tomorrow's podcast. So you niggas gotta tune back in, learn how to be a man.
Better tune in for tomorrow's podcast.
We'll take a thread on it. But
a lot of these terms are very they seem like very older terms and very militant terms.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
And like another, what were you gonna say, Maria?
So what? Okay, sorry. Okay, but what if the man has a woman, a girl, as a child?
You need it. What about it?
A girl, I give birth to my daughter, and the guy's picture. How is she gonna have a role model of a female?
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry, I could not hear that.
So what if my daughter? I'm a man.
Yeah.
And my daughter, the mom's not in the picture. Like, just dropped off the baby to me. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna raise a baby. I don't want it. How is she gonna have the role model of a female?
Honestly, and that's
if they have sisters,
only child. It's just
only child.
And
her daddy.
Dad and the kid.
No, I meant the dad. If the dad has sisters, if the dad has so I meant aunt. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was trying to say. Aunt, grandma, people around, maybe new girlfriend, stuff like that. Stepmother, things like that.
Right. And it's like she like he's saying, like, just off of that answer, right? You gotta find her some female role models, bruh. 100%. Some women that I'm fine with my daughter being like this, right? Because I can't teach, like a man can't teach a girl how to become a woman. And on the flip side, a woman can't teach a boy how to become a man. It just doesn't work, right?
It doesn't.
And then off that, just by themselves, you can't teach them how to be a whole human being. This is the reason why you need both, right? We work better together, God damn it. With this rift, right? Yeah. Then do you guys feel more pressure as men to be the provider and the breadwinner? It's not pressure. It's
I feel pressure. I know it. I'm
born with it.
Yeah.
You got to. What the fuck, I want to be a bum and lose?
It's a given. It's a given, man. Wait. Nah, it's not pressure at all, man. I feel like it's a given. This is what you have to do, and this is what you know that you're going to do, especially as being a man, especially if you want to be successful. Yeah, man, that comes easy. That mentality, it might not come easy to a lot of people, but I know personally for me, that comes easy because we gotta do what we gotta do at the end of the day.
You gotta do it, right? You guys see how I'm not joking when I say this shit, right? I want a lot of children, want a big family. If I want to live the life that I'm telling you I want to live, I gotta be a fucking G. I can't just be no regular dude living like that. Regular dudes don't got 12 kids. G's got 12 kids. All right. Like, you gotta,
I'm gonna be a G with 2 or 3, maybe 4, most likely 3, with a nice size house and one spouse.
Mari, oh my goodness, when you got this army to call on, you guys are gonna be like, this nigga was right. I was on to something. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna make an army. It's gonna be all little me's running around. But like another thing that I want to add in. Oh man, you guys are gonna get a fire episode tomorrow, bro. Oh, shout out to you with the questions.
Look, I don't want to see. Look, June, you were asking very, very good questions.
That's
This
But I don't
nigga
want to
should be
get
around
too
more
into
often.
that because I feel like that's a very controversial topic.
Do you
But
guys
if
think
you-
women expect a lot from
If
men
you want,
nowadays?
if you want to get into that, I want to answer that question with yes.
I'll get into it. Like, honestly, what's a lot? Like, I personally like it. Like, honestly, bro, because the thing that I've seen, women are very valuable in that aspect, right? Well, people go ahead and call me chauvinist if you want to, but when you look at the world today, right? Men built the world around us, right? They built the world around us. They built the bridges, the tech. We was pushing shit. We was going to wars. We was fighting, trying to develop what we got today, right? Why'd they do it though? All these niggas just wanted families. They just wanted kids. They did it for the women, bruh. Oh, look at me. I'm capable, right? That's why they do it. The women,
They're a valuable part in the
man, I'm
in
telling
the
you, right?
progression and everything. They are a value in the process. I mean, they're a very valuable part, very valuable
Exactly,
piece.
bruh. Telling you right now, you take every woman off this planet tomorrow, man. It ain't gonna be nothing else left.
A lot of motivation will be lacked in a lot of men for surely.
It's gone.
Because like
right?
because like a young kid on Instagram scrolling, seeing all these IG models and stuff like that, I want to get rich so I can get one of those. You feel me? That's what they're thinking. And I want to be this top notch rapper. I want to be this top notch
Exactly.
NBA player. And then boom, once they get up there, a lot of them don't know the game like that. Boom, they get caught up. PJ Washington, and then got to be spending too much in pants.
All young niggas are very wise. Well, thank you, Journey. Thank you, sir.
Hey
Right.
man, appreciate you being
I'm
active
a
in the
fire thread. Thank you for those questions, man.
That's
Mad
my-
respect. Is it your brother?
yeah.
Shout out to Journey, man. This is my guy.
Wait,
Right.
that's why sex should happen after marriage, along with a stable career. Basically, if you're not going to wait, then yeah,
Okay, I'm getting out of here. Don't agree with that. Don't agree with that.
I
That's
agree.
madness.
I agree with the last statement for surely.
It's if you are not going to wait, then protected sex must happen. Oh well, yeah.
I agree with the last statement
Nah,
for
I get that.
to generalize the population with everybody because everybody. I mean, I don't know if everybody believes in Christ and God and all that stuff like that. So you can't push it on anybody to wait till marriage and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I would say if you don't, at least protect yourself.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
protect-
I do want to add one more thing, right? When in terms of you guys are about to get a fire ass episode tomorrow, right? In terms of the way that, because we all agree like this generation was built off single mothers, right? Why was that? We had a lot of incapable men. Okay, so where does that come from, right? We got to understand the way capable men get built, right? We live in a time where it's like weird. It's looked down upon for men to have good relationships, right? If you hang out with your boy all the time, people are gonna look at you like, oh, no homo, right? Oh, look at this bromance. You guys are always together. Whoa, you guys are together all the time. When in reality, that's what makes men strong. The way of the men is the way of the gang. All right. Like it's like the dawn of time. Like men and women have always come together to make tribes, and men have always formed together to make gangs. Right. We work better together. You niggas are seeing it with this podcast. You 100%. We are unstoppable when we work together. Right?
No cap. It literally like an army. Seriously,
It's
really
like an army. Right. And like when people are like, oh, it's weird, and like, oh, how come you always with so and so all the time? Like 100%, bro. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'll tell you guys right now. The fastest way for a girl to get kicked out of my crib is to be like, bro, if Amari came in, if Amari was down to his last dollar, and he came. He needed a place to crash his head, and Mario had to come live with me for like a week. My girl was like, "No, he has to go get him out of here." Guess who was going to be out there sitting looking sick? It's her. All right, you got to take care of the boys, man. You got like that's a big thing. Like that whole bromance shit or romanticizing the lone wolf, the lone wolf shit. Like, nah, bruh. Men got to stick together. All right?
Ooh, hold on. I got a spicy question. Your best friend, you've been best friends with for 10 plus years, right? Your girlfriend who you've been with for 5+ years, right? You love her to death, the perfect girl in your eyes, hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
If they get together, do due diligence, right? Who do you get mad at?
I won't get mad at anybody, bruh. Like, if that happens, that wasn't my best friend.
Okay.
You got to understand that because you know how I operate, right? I treat you see how I treat my friends' girlfriends. I treat them like they don't exist, like they're not real people.
I do the same thing.
Real,
I unfollowed one or two of them because I didn't want to see them anymore.
You treat them like they don't exist. I don't even say hi. Like
you muted their stories the whole time.
You gotta that's how you gotta move, bruh. That's how you gotta move, man. You don't do that, right? If I find out that one of my guys has talked to some girl, I ghost her, invisible, gone forever. You gotta move like that, right?
Maria, you can answer that question as well.
I would be mad at both because it takes two to tango.
Hey, that's a good analogy. I like that.
So if my friend and my boyfriend, no. I'm mad at both of them. Get the heck out.
Get the heck out.
Because first of all, like you guys said, if you knew I was talking to him or even dating him, why are you still talking to him? Like, he's mine.
Right.
So that's weird. And it, like I said, it takes two to tango. It takes two people to have sex, not one. So it's just, I'm not gonna be mad at. I'm gonna be mad at my boyfriend because he did it and still support my best friend. I'm just gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad at both of them because they both did it. They both knew that they're gonna make a mistake, and they both made the mistake, so they both gotta go.
I don't know. I don't even know how that happens. Like, how do you guys get in that situation? I would not allow. To be honest, me, I ain't gonna cap you. Me, depending on the situation, I would literally set it up so you can fail. So if you fail, I can really know who you are. Like, I really like, to be honest, I do this right now. Like, I don't trip. I'm like, if my girl want to go to a party, go to a party. Cool. You do something. You feel me? You know where I'm at. You feel me? You feel me? You mess up. That's on you. You feel me? I'm not gonna get. That's how I really operate. So I really put you in a position like if you fail, it's going to be on you. I'm not gonna put you in a position that, oh no, don't go. I don't want to be worried about all those guys and stuff out there. No, forget them. You do something, that's on you. You feel me? I'm not gonna put you in a position. Well, you didn't want me to go anyway, so I felt this, and I was so just feeling this.
Jesus,
and I was
you're still in the room.
You feel me?
It wouldn't even get that far, bro. You're still in the room.
Yeah,
door.
You said what?
I said I'll open the door.
Damn.
Yeah,
don't even talk. Like,
damn.
Say nothing. Oh, you made a mistake. Get out.
No, I'm just saying. I'm like, before that even happens, like, let's just say, like, let's say your significant other, hey, babe, I'm going to this party tonight. You know, okay, cool.
Let him do him. Like, that's him. But if, like you said, he makes one mistake, that was your fault. That's your fault.
You don't cheat on your girl. You don't love her.
Wait, do you believe in giving your significant others a curfew though?
A curfew? No.
Yeah.
Grown ass woman.
Curfew for myself. So why am I gonna give my significant other a curfew?
Hey, I'm just, you feel me? Hey, babe, you better. It's 9:00. You better be home at 12, or you better be home at 1. You better be home at 2.
No.
I do want to answer, Junior.
I feel like that's reverse psychology when you do that though. He's like, you give them room for you allow them to fail, and then they don't want to fail. When you hold their hand throughout the process and you like bet on them not failing and you don't want them to fail, they gonna fail. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
G.
Question though. Okay,
What's
Okay.
up?
so now we're on the relationship.
Damn, I want to answer Junie's question. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead. Keep going.
How do you feel about your significant other still being friends with their ex significant other?
I don't care. We're dudes. It's different for us. You making noise in the mic, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
ASMR.
Man.
ASMR edition.
So my girl was still friends with her ex.
Oh, that's what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna care with you. It's bad. You feel me? It's bad.
yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, nah, it's bad.
No male friends at all. You want to talk to men, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Right. Other than that, that's about as far as my rules go, though.
But I still allow you I allow you to set yourself up to fail. I don't know why I do it. It's just you fail, it's on you. But I'm not gonna allow. So if you go out your, I mean, you have to go out your way and do it. So if you go out your way, then I know you really want to mess with it no more. I know this is supposed to end. Then at that point, then I know where I'll be going right after that. How do you feel about that, Maria?
No. Personally, okay, so
It's not controlling. I don't even know where we are at this point, Junie. I don't know, man. Oh, keep going.
no, I don't think so because you had history with the person. I don't know how far you guys went with history or whatever, but that's weird. As a female, that's like a boundary you gotta put like a line with. Like, I'm not gonna allow my boyfriend to still talk to his ex-girlfriend that was before me, or even before the girlfriend that was before her. Like, no.
See, look, this statement that was just made by LaShawn, I don't know. I feel like this is a very different. I feel like we're giving a young perspective, and then this is a perspective that's been through life. So I don't know. I don't know how to really answer that because right now I would say no, but probably when I'm older, I'm not going to care.
Yeah.
When I'm 40, 50, I'm not going to get cool. It doesn't matter.
She running in that check, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where are you going to go at 40 and 50?
If you work for me, you can do whatever the hell you want.
I mean, you're not J-Lo, so where are you going? Go ahead. Go skip to your loop. Go ahead. Let's see who wants you. Go ahead.
This comes to reality.
Be able to befriend whoever they please. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and fail.
I'm really gonna be a webcam pimp, bro. This is gonna be crazy.
This is when insecurities come in. Wait, I want to know, how is this insecure?
I want to talk about his question beforehand. I really want to answer this for him.
Answer the question.
How do you guys feel about gangs in their city and friends or family affiliated? Right, looking at it from a moral standpoint, whether it's good or bad. Gangs are simply there to replace something that those people don't have. The people they're literally just looking for ties, maybe brotherhood, or just something that they can lean on that they don't have in their day-to-day life, right? Now, obviously, gangs are not a good lifestyle to live because of what pertains to them. Extremely dangerous, right? You're exposed to a lot of shit that you really don't want to be exposed to, bruh. It's not a good way to live, but looking at it from a moral standpoint, that's the natural way to live life, man. You don't got nothing to lean on. A gang is
something to lean on.
Yeah, 100%, and it does that for you. They really aren't all bad in that standpoint. It's just the shit that gangs are mostly involved with to pay the bills or to just the shit that pertains to that lifestyle, right? The violence, the jail time, it gets ugly. Other than that, though, gangs are the natural way to live, man. Human life is really just gangs. That's all it is, man. We're big tribes, big gangs.
Circle.
Yeah.
It's all about your circles, man.
Yeah.
The circles are to define who you are. So
100%. 100%.
show the
You're around
What she
negative.
say?
Wait,
I
say
know
it
she-
again.
she cut
Yeah,
out.
you start cutting out a little bit.
I said if you're around a gang, it's gonna show somebody else that you're in the gang. But if it's like if for an example, if it's a family member that's in the gang and you're not, so it's just like it shows like he's a part of that life and the other side of the family's not part of that life. But it just shows.
Yeah. I'm gonna
somebody.
join the gang pretty soon. I'm gonna start rolling like 800 deep. I'm gonna join a gang of rich niggas though. You know what I'm talking about. I want to join. I want to start rolling 800 deep. And I'm serious about that.
Gang.
Nah, that's for sure the move. Maria,
Yeah.
do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
No.
No questions for us.
No.
Chat, do you have any questions for us? We're gonna get ready to wrap this one up.
How do you want 20 kids?
Oh, why do I want 20 children?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna answer this for you guys, right? Let me go ahead and drop this in there for them. Oh, they can do their thing. I want 20 kids because I believe there's going to be a point in your life, no matter how many children you have, once you get older, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I would have had some more, right? That, and then two, it's like, who's going to take care of you when you get older, right? People that don't, like, you got to have somebody there to lean on once you get older to take care of you. I take care of them, they repay the favor. And then three, another one too, I answered this before, is because Mari knows what I'm talking about. There was a point in time where I did not want kids at all. I didn't want any children, right? I didn't want any. And I read somewhere, it stuck with me. Tough mentor said this. He said, people who don't want children are losers. I don't want kids equals I'm not proud of who I am. Only G's want to recreate themselves, right? So if I'm at the point where I want to know kids to now I want 2,500, you can see what I think about myself. You can see where I'm at in my head, right? You see where I'm at in my
at that point, I might as well have 90. Shoot.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Maury. Yeah.
Nah, maybe 3-4.
400. That's what I'm talking about, man.
3, 4, 3 or 4. That's it. Single
But
digit.
yeah. Hopefully that gave you guys some insight as to why I want so many children. Yeah.
Why don't you never? What if you don't ever find a girl that wants that many kids?
Why are you saying A? I wouldn't put that much pressure on her alone. Okay, this is why she has teammates.
That's why.
All right.
Why you want 2 wives?
Who said I wanted 2 wives?
You want more than 2?
I gotta get whatever is gonna get the job done. All right. I might need some special forces. 5, 6. Right.
7, 8. He might need a
7, 8's
whole football team.
7, 8 is kind of pushing it, right? That's a lot.
So
5 or 6, I can
6
manage.
is a sweet number.
I can manage
5
that.
is probably the sweet number.
Well, 6.
6.
I can manage that.
6
My uncle does have 15 children. He did it fucking right. My uncle is a G.
Wow.
He did it right. Right?
All single
15.
Huh?
from the same woman?
3.
Oh.
3 different women. But all his children love him very dearly.
I mean, that's not the 3 women. Not that much.
15 gets 5. See?
5 each. You split that up evenly.
Kids change everything, though. Why do you think there are so many single parents nowadays? I don't think so, bro. I think what ends up happening is, right, because this is what I was talking about earlier when, like, being a man is depressing. You see a lot of guys that are like, oh, I got kids now. You can't be going out no more. That's not true, bro. So, like, I think people get it mixed up. Like, I learned this too, man. This is how you measure it, right? This is where men and women's roles definitely come into play, right? So the measure of a good mother is time spent, right? Time spent with the kids, time allocated. The measure of a good father is impact made. This is why when I'm saying, like, I'm not going to be around too much, especially when my kids are young, I'm not going to be around a lot. For what? They don't need me when they're that age. You need a dad for impact made, right? Do you feel like you have a father? Like, Mara, you can speak on this, right? You didn't live with your dad coming up, but did you ever feel like you didn't have a dad?
Nah.
Nah, right? Because he was there. Impact was getting fucking made.
Well, I
right? You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
this is how I grew up. I grew up when I was younger. Before I was in school, I would live with my mom for what a week or two. Come to my dad for like
Mhm.
3, 4, 5 days, maybe sometimes a week. When I got into school, I mean, so that wasn't a long time. What 5 years? And when I was in the school, I was at my mom's house 5 days a week, on my dad's house on the weekends. And when I was real young, that was a very constant thing. Meeting up in the middle for a solid, really, till I got about 15, 16. Slowed down a little bit, slowed down as I got older, but that was really the constant thing. So really the impact early on me was very, very, very huge. So I never felt like that at all. And then, calls every other day or every 2 days. So it was really nothing like I like never felt like I didn't have
Yeah,
one at
talk
all.
every day. I'll definitely do that, right? I'll
Yeah,
still be
100% there.
yeah. When I have my children, I'm still gonna be traveling around the world, being a fucking G, crushing shit, boom, 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 making money here, driving. I'm gonna be living my life still, bro. This is when I have kids. That is not gonna slow me down one bit, right? But at the same time, I'm still gonna check in every day. Like I'm still gonna check in. You gonna know that you have a fucking dad, right? Impact is getting made, right? I'm there to instill values in you, make you a great human being. But changing diapers and shit, no. I'm not saying it's beneath me. I'm saying I'm not good at that shit. What did we just say before? Men and women are good at different things. Our girls got that. All right. I'm here to make you niggas solid. That's what I'm here for.
Maria, question: can you see the comments?
No.
So go.
she
Wait,
can't.
it won't allow. Wait, does it show private chat and does it show comments, or do you just see us?
I just see y'all.
Damn.
I would say turn your phone. See if you can turn your phone the other way so you can see the comments.
We're flying.
It doesn't show you
She can't see the
anything.
comments.
Oh,
Okay.
You can see them now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna rapid fire these. Do
Yeah,
you plan on
check out
having
some of the recent
all the
ones.
kids with the
that
same
are there.
women? No, but you guys don't know what women go through after having the baby, postpartum depression. She gonna have teammates, but help her out with that. There you go. Pose this same
That's
scenario
why
to
I'm having
Maria.
one. I'm having one. One.
All
One.
right. To each his own.
Do you see the question, Maria?
Pose the same scenario to Maria with her guardian.
Wait. What scenario?
I don't know.
I'm
What did you
confused.
say, Maria?
I said, what scenario?
Yeah, I don't know. My mom does that. That's why I get that from her. She having a conversation with herself and she'll just drop you in the middle of it. She does that a lot.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to ask Maria. It was like 20 minutes ago. I was going to ask you this.
Oh damn. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's been a minute ago.
But shout out to Junie. I'm about to make a fire thread off of that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, Junie. Thanks for the love, man. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button right now. Share it,
Yeah.
like, comment. Everybody in here, man. Make sure you guys show us some love. We appreciate all the love that you guys have shown.
100%.
And Patrick, you know what time it is.
I love all 125 of you niggas. And you guys know what time it is, right?
Yeah, man.
5? There's 25 of us? You guys
125 of you guys.
Dang.
Yeah. Last one you were talking about. Hold on. Before I talk about that, right? If you guys really want to support, there is a place. There you go. A special place. A place where there is no fight between the genders, where men and women work together soundly and flawlessly.
Yes,
A place where men become kings and women become queens. That place is the Patreon. All right. For $5 a month.
$5 a month. $5. And go check it out right now. Link is in the
It's not a description.
Link is not in the description. Link will be in the description at the end of this podcast.
At the end of the podcast, right? For you future viewers, because a lot of you guys do come in later. If you made it to this point, go on, support your boy. Got a lot of content on there for you guys. Gonna be adding more daily for as long as this content is gonna come on, right? There's always gonna be some new shit going down in there. Join the Patreon. Join
Most
the
definitely.
family. Yeah.
Maria. Oh, that's what I want to ask you. How do you feel about being on the podcast?
It's a pleasure, to be honest. So
A pleasure.
Yeah. I was
That's what's up.
to be honest.
Say that one more time.
I said
couldn't
I
hear
was
you.
nervous because I don't know. It was nervous. I was like nervous. I said, "Oh my god, they're gonna ask me." But like in the beginning, before the even podcast started, I got comfortable because I'm like, you guys don't talk about random. Like you guys talk about random stuff, but it's stuff that's important. Like
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, we're important people. You are too. You know, we're all important. We all have value to bring,
Yeah.
value to add to this world, and that's our main message that we want to get
Mhm.
across to everybody.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug this right now. If you guys would like to see what goes on in my brain every day, well, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I post these thoughts in a much more organized form. Right,
Yeah.
Twitter is popping, and it's gonna continue to pop for as long as I'm living and
Follow
breathing.
Patrick Haynes Jr. on Twitter
Mhm.
right now.
Twitter's
Go do it
popping.
right now. Open up a different tab. No, don't even open up a different tab unless you're on your phone. Click off the podcast for 2 seconds. Go to Twitter. Type in Patrick Haynes Jr. in your search bar. Follow. If you have an iPhone, swipe up.
Yep.
If you have Android, hit the home button
Mhm.
and go back to the podcast.
Once you see the profile picture with the sexy light skinned man wearing the glasses, that is me. You're there. Go ahead, click it, press follow, read some shit, change your life. That's how that works.
Yeah.
There
Gain
you
some
go.
value and become legendary. And as
Boom.
Patrick would say, become a G.
Become a damn G from the realest nigga alive. There you go.
Maria, any final thoughts?
yes. What impact do you guys want to make on this generation coming up after us?
Go ahead, Patrick.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't care about them niggas, man. I really just want to get rich. I don't care about making an impact on them. They can do their thing. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I just want to make a bag. And in the process, bruh, if that means I gotta help out some people to make my bag, well, guess what? You niggas is gonna get helped. All right. I'm gonna teach the worthy and the chosen how to do what I did. Everybody else, get away from me. Yeah.
Thank
All right. Well, the good guy has to come on and get all this information out. Want to inspire the youth, the people that come after us, to want to do the same thing that we did, just go after something that you find interesting and don't look back, no matter what it is, no matter if it's jumping rope, playing with yo-yos, starting a podcast, listening to music. I don't know what it is. Just do it. And I want them to think about monetizing it as well. And
Think about the bag.
yes, you got to think about the
Always.
bag and learning multiple ways and not just one way to be successful. Like if you go to school to be a doctor, you're right. Don't just be a doctor. Be something else besides a doctor. You got to be all around human being. Like play sports, sing, jump, dance. Got to do multiple things.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's
alrighty.
Well,
Amen.
This has been episode 34.
34, man. We got 6 episodes left, man. This is pretty wild. I'm glad.
I forgot it's like flipped.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. No, don't worry about it. But we're on 34. We just finished 34.
6
with Maria Torres. Pretty good episode.
Yeah, that was a fire episode.
Yeah, how you feel about this episode, Maria?
It's good. We had a lot of topics that was very interesting, and I finally know what Patrick is, who he is now, because I see it just on my screen and actually talking to Patrick. It's just I'm gonna give props right now to your guys' parents. Your mom and your dad, your parents did an amazing job. I know Patrick's mom's still on here. Good job.
Don't give them niggas too much credit. No, just
Hey, I'm pretty sure they would say thank you. Say thank you for my mother. She probably went to sleep because she was in here earlier, but it's 12 o'clock where I'm at, so she's probably tired.
Oh yeah, what time is it over there?
It is
12, 18.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
12,
Yeah,
18.
But I do want to say, at what point do your boys get? At what point do we get credit, Maury? At what point? Because it's, while we're young, right?
Man,
Look at that.
I
Look
don't
at them
care. I
taking.
don't care about credit right now. To be
I
honest,
do. I got a fucking
I'll
ego.
give my parents credit. I don't care about credit.
Gonna take credit for my hard work. They ain't teach me about no strength, courage, mastery, and honor. I had to go and find that. The hell? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna learn today. Right?
Question, Maria.
Yes.
Do you see us any differently? Did you get a different perspective on us? Being able to talk to us in person. Did you think anything different? Actually being on the podcast and not just typing on your phone or on your computer or wherever you watch a podcast on.
No, because for me, seeing it from my phone and just like YouTube, but then also being on here, you guys still were the same person. You guys
Okay.
changed. So it's just like, I was like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, you guys didn't change because I'm on here, I'm a special guest, but you guys didn't change that. You guys still were being yourself. So I think that's what now I know is like, even if there's a special guest on here, or is it just you two, you guys are still going to be yourselves.
Yeah, we keep it authentic.
Mhm.
These personalities aren't personalities that you're going to get anywhere.
Mhm.
You're only going to get them on the Don't Overthink It podcast.
I want 50 kids for real. I ain't bullshitting. What's wrong with y'all? Thought this was, man.
Hey man,
Come
we're
on
gonna
now.
take over real soon, man. Best podcast in the 9. Shoot, I think Oklahoma's freaking what's the name? Zip code is the 405. We'll take the 405 over too, man.
Whoa,
Hey,
Angela,
man.
you
We're
just
gonna work on expanding.
Angela waited to the end to hit us with some shit. But do you really feel you will have time to spend with those children? And do you think about how it would impact the children if you were not mentally and emotionally present in their lives? Whoa, goodness, Angela. All right, hold on.
Patrick, not us.
Gotta read this shit again. But do you really feel you will have time to spend with those children? Do you think about how it would impact the children if you were not mentally and emotionally present in their lives? Will be 100%. All right. I get what you're saying, Angela. It's definitely, oh man, that's hard, right? So let me answer this the best way I can.
Really good
All right?
question.
I'm gonna be real about it, right? I'm definitely gonna have favorites. All right, I'm gonna be real about it. It's not gonna be no secret as to who my favorite children are. I'm definitely gonna spend more time with certain ones over the others. Not all kids are created equally, right? And the reason I'm gonna do this is because if you want a lot of children, it's gonna be impossible for me to cater to all of you the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'll cater to a select few. Probably gonna be like my oldest boy or just the most promising one, and like really hone in on like the 1 or 2 oldest ones or the 1 or 2 most promising individuals. And what I'll do is I'll have them raise their siblings up, so they'll all have my values. They'll all be sort of little versions of me, but I'm not going to sit there and try to teach them all. That's impossible, right? I'm gonna have one superhuman or maybe two superhumans, and they'll raise the rest of the pack up, and they'll all just show different aspects of who I am as a person. That's it.
That's not a bad little what's the name? Little system right there.
Yeah. Raise themselves up. I feel like time spent on both ends are important, or they won't have a role model to learn from. They'll definitely they gonna know they have a dad. It's okay. They'll know they have fathers. They'll know.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, this has been episode 34.
34 of the Don't Overthink It podcast, man. You guys have been absolutely magnificent, man. We appreciate, man, the number one supporter, number one fan on here, man. Now has been a special guest on the show now. We appreciate everybody in the chat. We appreciate everybody who subscribed to us. All 125, correct, Pat?
Something like that. It's a lot of you.
All 120. Let me check right now. Let me get the live subscriber count. Let's go to YouTube Studio. We're at 100.
Rena knows what it is.
We're at 125, right?
Because the last time I checked, 118. So.
Oh, nice.
Hey, we're growing. We're growing up a little bit more. We're growing up a little bit more. We at 125. You feel me?
125.
But yeah, we appreciate it.
What you said.
How many more are you guys to 40 podcasts?
6 more episodes.
6 more
Hit the
episodes,
mark.
and then we'll consider ourselves an actual podcast. And
Mhm.
yeah, then we'll work on expanding to more places.
Mari, let's take niggas don't got shit on us, bro. How you niggas start podcasts and don't get to 20? What?
Hey,
34.
I'm telling you, bro, we gonna be sitting at 100, like, you feel me? Like these, chilling, doing our thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just stay tuned, man. I can't wait, man. I can't
Stay-
wait. Let's hurry up in this
Oh,
podcast, man.
I'm
We
a
appreciate
flex on you
everybody for
niggas.
being in this podcast, man. You guys did your thing. All 125 of you guys, man. It's been a Don't Overthink It podcast, episode 34 in the building. Star Young in the head in.
Patrick Haynes.
In the special guest, Maria Torres in the building. Thank you. You did a great job tonight, girl. Woohoo, you did your thing. All right, we're going to catch y'all later. Peace.
Bye.
The dash is busy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing.